What's up guys, welcome back to Mr. Tech Boss. As you can see, I'm running the latest version of Miui 12 Masik, and this is based on Xiaomi EU 20.6.4 and was released yesterday around 5 p.m. But anyway, let's get started. Guys, before we start, please press the subscribe button and like this video because that helps promote my video to more people. But anyway, I hope you recognize this wallpaper. So and anyway, this is the changelog of this Masik 13.1. If you want to go over it, you can. I'm actually going to just go through it slowly. You can pause the video and watch it, if read it if you want to. But anyway, basically what this is overall in like a few words is basically optimizations, and I can greatly see improved performance over the last build because this is quite smoother than the previous build. But other than that, they've ported some features to devices which wouldn't have gotten those features, such as this 3-finger hold. This would have gotten to Redmi K20 Pro anyway, but some devices which wouldn't get it were ported, or this was ported to as well. What this basically allows you to take is custom screenshots of custom parts around the on whatever is on your screen, and you can edit them. And basically it's a good feature they've added because you won't have to manually crop out screenshots. It was actually added to the previous build of EU as well, which I covered in my, I don't know, 2 or 3 or maybe last video. But anyway, they have also added, as you might have known, basically Miui 12 removed this bounce effect. Well, they added it, which is a pretty neat feature. Other than that, if you also go to home screen, there are a few features which I talked about in my previous Masik videos, but these options still don't work, so they might be fixed in the next few updates. I talked about this to the developer through someone. But anyway, you can also change the number of columns in the folder and the blur effect, so that is there are a few good features compared to EU. And obviously this is just standard. You can set 6:8 if you want to, whatever. I shouldn't have done that. Let's hope this is the right, yeah, there we go. Alright guys, so they've also added, if you go to additional settings, clean speaker, and it's a weird sound, but anyway, if you guys want to hear it. Whatever, my speaker is clean, so don't worry about that. But if you have any issues, I don't know if it's gonna fix it, but try it. If whatever, I don't know exactly how it works. Basically it's gonna put out some vibrations which might clear out stuff. But anyway, okay, so guys, talking about the battery life, for whatever reason it drained over 20% overnight, but the active drain is actually fine, but it's obviously not as close to AOSP. But overnight it drained 20% for whatever reason. I had actually turned off the always on display, so I'm actually kind of surprised. But I think if you clean flash it, you won't face any of those issues. But yeah, that was one issue that I faced. A visual change or an aesthetic change I've noticed is when you go to open this control center, you can see these icons have moved to the top, and personally I really don't like this. These icons would have been better like somewhere on this part of the screen. That's what they should have done. I don't know why they moved it to the top, because it looks ugly. Even in Xiaomi EU and all other Miui 12 ROMs, at least I know of, have it lower down, which looks much better and much cleaner. This is just too close to the top of the display. Also, if you go to the Files app, it normally would open with the Recents tab, but they've actually changed it by default to internal storage, which is a good change. It might come handy if you use this app a lot. But other than that, as I said, it's basically optimizations and updating the apps that were updated during this period of the 2 weeks or 1 week, 1.5 week between the previous release and this version. And so like all the apps in the middle that got updates, like the system apps, that were updated too. But anyway, that is basically about it. Also, if you don't know, that there are a few more sounds that they've changed, like the screen off sound, which I actually have turned off right now. They've changed this sound too, so let's quickly bump it up. This is borrowed from Miui 9 or Miui 8, I think. I don't really like it. They should have got something better. Not even the Miui 12's actual one looks good. But anyway, that is basically about it. This is Fozal Hamid from Mr. Tech Boss, signing off.